This is the Following the Nerd podcast. Yes, this is Shine 102.4 FM. I'm Mark.
I'm Jay.
And you're following the nerd. We're with you for about the next 2 hours-ish.
3 hours.
Yeah, 4. 5,
whenever we finish.
Whatever.
We'll be back. We'll be finished before next Thursday.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I have a squeaky chair.
You blame the chair. That's your hips. You're getting old. You're Norman Bates' mother. Mama Bates.
Oh, man.
Just as long as you're not his brother masturbates.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Esquire.
Easy
Bill
now.
and Ted.
Easy. I've started a bit early tonight. It's just over the watershed.
Oh, what you mean? I thought you meant we've started the show early. I was going to say 50 minutes late, which is early. That is early, technically speaking.
Busy show tonight. We've got Star Wars news. Jay, I know you're very excited about that.
I was going to try and do the theme tune, but I think I needed Superman.
It happens.
It does.
And
even
then
to the best of
goes
us.
to Indiana Jones.
They are all very similar.
They are.
You should play the Lego games more. You don't get confused then.
Right, okay. So we've got that. We've got some, of course, we've got Marvel DC news. Gal Gadot has been talking about Wonder Woman.
Gadot or Gotot? What do you say?
It's Gadot. I don't know.
I don't know. Her.
Yes, the very beautiful lady that's going to be playing Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
She's been talking. Stephen Amell, who plays Oliver Queen in Arrow, of course,
He
has
does.
been talking a little bit as well.
I think he's almost been trash talking. He's like being almost daring.
Yeah.
You know, put me in the movie.
Yes, please. I dare you.
It's not begging, it's daring, yeah.
Because, of course, but Arrow just gets better and better, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially as we were talking before we started, the fact he started off a little bit, maybe on the wooden side.
Yeah.
With one or two expressions that didn't involve, well, his face ever moving.
Yeah.
He's got so much better.
He has got better. And funny, because I was doing the artwork for the post today, and I was looking for an image of him online, and there's a picture of him laughing, and I almost didn't recognise him. It must have been from some other show. I was like, oh, so he does laugh.
He does. And when he's being interviewed, he's very animated.
Yeah. I'd love to get an interview with him. I really would.
Should we aim for that?
Let's go for that. Let's go for that. So we've got that. We've got Star Wars news. We've got the Marvel DC news. We have got... What else have we got? The Dark Tower. Are you a Dark Tower fan?
I am. It's a Stephen King, of course.
Yes. There has been some... It started off, the news at the start of the week came out of nowhere, quite by accident actually, seemed to have been picked up. And then just today there was more news about some people that might be involved in the movie, which is...
I will find you.
Yes.
And I will... No, it doesn't work. I can't do it.
But here's the thing, right? I know... Everybody out there, it's The Hobbit, it's Lord of the Rings, it's Star Wars, it's
Marvel, it's DC.
These things. Stephen King created the Dark Tower series. He created the character Roland Deschain, Roland of Gilead. One of the greatest fictional characters around. And King did remarkable work with this series of books. You've read them all.
I haven't actually read Dr. Sleep yet.
No, but I'm talking about
the Dark Tower. Yes, sorry, I think I meant all Stephen King. But
right, you need to read Dr. Sleep, by the way. That's wonderful.
I know, I have got it.
So he created those 7 books, and then he released The Wind Through the Keyhole, which came out last summer. Was it last summer? Summer before?
2 years ago, I think.
And the Dark Tower is kind of this linchpin that holds all of King's books together. Because in certain books, Captain Trips, The Stand, the events of The Stand happened, but we're past that time now. But the thing is, King has created different realities, different universes, different dimensions, and they're all linchpinned to the Dark Tower.
Until the Dark Tower, you didn't know that they were all linked. People used to talk about, well, that story kind of may look linked to that one, but you didn't know. Since the Dark Tower was out, it was like, definitely linked.
Yeah. Because, of course, King had created Castle Rock in his books, and, he had created characters like Alan Pangborn, who popped up a few times, and, but I loved that. When I was a kid reading King books, that was really what hooked me. He was a cousin of his, who was related to his. No, he was the character. It was in that short story, and I loved all that. I thought that was class.
There is a lovely graphic. I think we've had it on the site once before, but I'll try and find it. A graphic that kind of shows a roadmap or a tube map of all the main storylines and characters and how they link together.
Okay.
When you start looking at it, it's brilliant. You can, because it's like a family tree, but it doesn't come linear. Obviously it can't be linear. It's crisscrossed all over the place.
Right. Okay.
But it's really good because the bits that you don't know like Dolores Claiborne, Claiborne, or however you pronounce it, when she's linked to something that I was just about to tell you and I've forgotten.
Okay.
I'll get the image and tell you instead.
Okay, fair enough. So we'll talk a wee bit about that later on. We have an interview tonight.
We have.
Who are we interviewing tonight?
We are interviewing the Lady of Darkness herself.
Oh,
I shouldn't call her that. Mercedes M. Yardley. She is a very, very talented dark fiction, speculative fiction writer who has just published her first novel. This year's been very busy for her, the last calendar year of 12 months, with a short story collection, a novella, and now her first novel. Okay. She recently won the Reddit Stabby Award for a novella.
Stabby Award?
It's called a Stabby.
Okay.
Only 46,000 people vote on it,
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. No, but she's extremely talented, and I'm lucky enough to have known her for about 4 years. But this is actually, I think, only the first time we've properly spoken. Normally it's email, text, Skype, things like that. So it's a bit bizarre as well.
All right, okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. And of course, we'll have Stuart from the Monday Movie Show. He'll be on
Stuart,
later on as well.
yes, with the top 10 movies.
Yes. I saw The Wolf of Wall Street last night, and it's quite an experience. It's quite a movie.
I was joking with you last week about the fact I was looking forward to see Jonah Hill,
yes.
and you mocked me for that.
Yeah.
Will you eat your words now?
No, but he is very good.
He's very good, isn't
he? His character is really annoying.
Well,
but he's played that way.
He does do that.
He's played that way.
I saw him a couple of days ago in a movie where a couple of kids set up their own college. It'd be good if I could remember the name. He was very young in it.
Right.
He was very big. He was very big and very annoying.
He's quite big in this because he seemed to have lost a lot of weight. Now, whether it was, I don't know whether it was padding or what, but he's quite big in this again. Of course, he was in Django Unchained, which I watched for the first time. Have you seen Django Unchained?
Yeah, and
what
he's very good in that as well.
He is for his brief 2 minutes that he's in it, but he's really good.
He shows he can act.
Yeah.
I think that's it. And in Wolf of Wall Street, he can act. Only from the clips I've seen, obviously.
Yeah, no, he's very, very good in The Wolf of Wall Street. And DiCaprio just knocks it out of the park.
Should we give the spoiler, though? Because I know some people may be concerned. There's no werewolves in it.
There's not. Funny, my son actually had seen the poster for it, and he's like, "Oh, is that about werewolves?"
I knew it.
He's like, "No, it's about stockbrokers." Doesn't sound very interesting.
Yeah, keeping that, he's not ready to watch that movie yet.
No, he's certainly not. And you know what? There's not a lot of people are ready to watch this movie because there is some very, very shocking sort of scenes in it.
I may get over my aversion of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Let me tell you about Leonardo DiCaprio. I watched Leonardo DiCaprio when the Basketball Diaries came out many moons ago. Must be 20 years ago now. And I think it was it was certainly his first big role. And I remember watching it, and it's a great movie. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Okay, check out the Basketball
I've
Diaries.
seen very few. If he's in it, I've probably not seen it.
Right, okay.
And if he's the lead, especially, or specifically, or both words together.
Okay.
Specifically?
I watched it, and I was really big into movies at the time, and I remember watching it and I go, you know what, that kid is going to be a huge actor. And a lot of people were saying, no, he's just one of those wee teeny boppers and all the girls love him. That's the reason in this film. And you know what? He is as good an
actor. Actually, fair play to him on that point. He's not the normal kid actor that goes off the rails or disappears. He's not Macaulay Culkin.
No.
Oh, I just realised we have to give a disclaimer. I know that there are a lot of American people tuning in tonight.
Okay.
All you need to do, play this at half speed. You'll be able to understand what we're saying. Okay? We can't slow down. It's not in our genes.
Okay, right. You know what? This is Shine 103.4 FM. We're going to slow down.
This is the show.
Yes, you're listening to Following the Nerd.
Shine. Do we need some of that nice soft music? The jazz, like light jazz.
Yes. Next caller, please. You are listening to Following the Nerd. You can get us on Facebook at facebook.com/Following the Nerd. You can tweet at Nerd Following. We will be back in about 3.5 minutes.
I'm Philip Glenister, Gene Hunt, and I'm following the Nerd.
You can keep up to date with all the latest Following the Nerd stories on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our own webpage, followingthenerd.com. That's social media, you know, and it's damn good social media too, if we say so ourselves. If you agree, head on over to www.shortyawards.com and vote for us.
Hey there, this is James Arnold Taylor, voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Johnny Test, awesome!
Yabba-dabba-doo, Fred Flintstone, Leonardo the Ninja Turtle, Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank, and I am following the nerd.
And we're back.
He's a bit manic, that guy.
Who?
James Arnold Taylor.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, it wasn't. That was Frank Gorshin. That was the Riddler.
That's... Yes.
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 Yeah. Okay,
Him as
right.
well.
News. First and foremost, how do we feel about Gal Gadot? Are we happy enough with
She's
her
a
as
very
Wonder
good
Woman?
actress.
Uh-huh.
She's extremely fit in terms of not the fit from here, healthy fit.
Right.
She was in the... Which army was Israeli?
The Israeli army,
It would be,
yeah.
considering she's Israeli.
Yeah.
No, and ooh, squeak.
Yeah.
No, I think she'll be good. She's an actress. That's what you want. You don't just want a pretty face, though she's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just want a bodybuilder, though she's fit. Mm-hmm. You want someone who can do both, and I think she'll be good. Obviously, she said she's going to get fitter for it and bulk up a little bit for it, but Wonder Woman is not meant to be a bodybuilder.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to her. I'm not sure yet how the film studio is going to handle her. I'm still not 100% convinced that they know what they're doing, but hopefully they'll pick it up and let someone run with it. Maybe Gail Simone could write the screenplay for it.
Okay. So, all right. So your worry is that they can't do justice to Wonder Woman.
The only film that they've done very well is Batman Begins.
Okay.
The other two Batmans, yeah, they were good on a sliding scale. Some parts of it were great. I mean, Heath Ledger was inspired. Green Lantern dropped the ball a little bit. Man of Steel wasn't that great. You know, they don't have a track record.
A little bit. Green Lantern.
A little bit. Well, you know, the script was rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds was good in it. He acted well, and he played it half arrogant, half for fun, which is what Green Lantern should be. But it wasn't a brilliant movie, so they don't have a track record of doing good characters well.
Okay.
And Wonder Woman has to be done properly.
Okay.
So, but we'll see. But the fact, yeah, they've got some. If they may be doing this very cleverly, if they're going to have a snippet of her in whatever the first movie will be called, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to go with that name, but anyway.
No, but we don't know what it's called, and everyone's calling it that. I hope it's not called that, because it doesn't make sense. If it was called Brave and the Bold, or, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And, Brave and the Bold would work, because the
Yeah.
first Superman movie was called Man of Steel, so, they didn't go for the obvious.
So
and
it
the
would
Dark
be
Knight
nice.
was the Dark Knight. So.
But they don't need to focus on her in the first one. They don't need to try and focus on every character that's in it. But then on the Justice League movie, which should come second, she needs to be one of the Trinity. She needs to be a big player. Mm-hmm. And out of that has to come the Wonder Woman movie.
Okay.
And if they do that, she's a strong enough actor to carry it off.
Okay. Well, I mean, you've actually that is apparently now she was speaking on an Israeli TV chat show, and she was talking about Wonder Woman, and she did reveal that there is going to be 3 movies. She has signed on for 3 movies. So obviously the first one is Batman. Well, it's tentatively called Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Then it has just been confirmed by Variety that the next one is the Justice League movie, and then there will be a standalone Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit brave of them to say this because they don't know what the response is going to be to Wonder Woman. But you know what? If you're doing Batman and you're doing Superman, you have to do.
Look, they released Green Lantern knowing it wasn't going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
The least they can do is put out a good Wonder Woman movie. It's going to sell whatever they do.
Okay.
Unless Batman vs Superman and Justice League are really dire, then Wonder Woman, you won't see it.
Okay, we briefly talked at the top of the show about Stephen Amell, who plays Oliver Queen, and Arrow in the TV show. Arrow plays the Green Arrow. Now, of course, anybody who knows their DC lore will know that the Green Arrow is part of the Justice League. He's the one who dresses like Robin Hood. He's got the green, or the yellow beard, the green outfit.
Sometimes, yeah.
But the new Arrow has taken it in a very different direction. He's young, he's stubbly, but he hasn't got a beard, and he dresses kind of cool. The leather suit, kind of the hood and the cape. And Arrow's great. It's preposterous, but it's great.
Yeah.
And every episode is
has
just
to be
better.
I mean, he's fighting crime with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's trained by the League of Shadows. He's an assassin. He's brilliant, but he's still a guy with a bow and arrow facing super criminals and guns.
Yes. Now, one of the big things since the whole DC universe started to kick off was people were saying, are we going to see Arrow in the Justice League movies? Now, Amell himself has been talking about this. He was interviewed, if I can just get it here. He was interviewed by Fandango, and they asked him if we'll see him in the Justice League at some point. What he said was, all we have to do for something like that to happen, or even to be a possibility, is continue to take care of business with our show, and then we put ourselves in a position. But the important thing is our show. I've had discussions, but I think the gestation process for this project is a lot slower than most people think. I mean, they haven't even shot the next one, Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
They haven't even shot a frame of that movie before the movie everyone thinks is the Justice League movie. Now, so Fandango ran with this story, and they kind of gave it the headline something along the lines of Stephen Amell says that he may be part of the Justice League.
I like the word may. I may be part of the Justice League.
Yeah. He kind of went on Facebook then after it, and he said, look, this is not what I said. I've been misquoted.
Yeah.
Kind of gives the media a bit of a, slap and everything else. He said, like, his main focus is the fans, his main focus is Arrow. I think this has been taken out of context. I don't think we're going to see this version of Arrow in these movies. In fact, to be honest with